Alright fellas, here we're back on our Pokemon TCG video. We've got ourselves the official pre-order release for Mega Evolution on Pokemon Center. Set for Mega Evolution products are now available on Pokemon Center. This is at 10:30 a.m. That's got to be incorrect on time zones. I don't know what the actual time zone is because I don't think it was 10:30. At least not my time. But anyway, yeah, so Mega Evolution pre-orders did go up on Pokemon Center here. Both Elite Trainer, well, I guess. Yeah, both Elite Trainer. Okay, I don't know why I thought this. Whatever. Both Elite Trainer boxes here, as well as Booster Box and Booster Bundle. First Pokemon Center drop I have not gotten. And of course, it's the set that I've actually been wanting the entire time the most. So that's fun, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. It just doesn't mean I don't get Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, which is fine. I mean, under the hood, they're the same as the regular Elite Trainer boxes. So hopefully I can get a regular one, though I'm probably not going to anyway. I've not been able to get any like actual Pokemon product for MSRP other than for Pokemon Center, so it's not gonna be fun, but oh well, no big deal. Of course, booster boxes, booster bundles as well. Very cool booster box art, by the way, looking quite nice. These do have these are the enhanced booster boxes with the box topper here, the Bulbasaur promo card. So pretty cool, pretty cool stuff there. If, you know what, hold on, I want to pull up eBay real quick. I want to see actually how much these are going for on eBay right now. Resale, god. All right, let's take a look here. How much is it on eBay? First day of pre-orders. Okay, yeah, don't buy that. Don't buy any of this, frankly. But anyway, release art may vary. 180 bucks, I believe, for only fucking one of them. Elite Trainer Box Bundle 2 from Pokemon Center, $700. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. $200 for one. That's still not good, but it's a lot more realistic. Lucario 180, Gardevoir 180. So like, okay, one of them, not both, just one of them is going for about 180 bucks. So 3 times MSRP. You know what? That's about the market that we are currently in. Let us look at the booster box. How much is the regular booster box? 250, or sorry, enhanced booster box technically, but 250, 350, 280, 300, 289, 350. So about $300. Yeah, okay, sure, man. Sure. Yeah, no, don't buy those prices. Those are not worth it at all. The set's gonna go down on the release. I mean, all the sets have, even like Destined Rivals, which has mostly stayed like stagnant, but it's not gone up at the very least since pre-orders. But anyway, doesn't really matter. We have not gotten like official releases of like secret rares and all that stuff, so we don't really know how the hype of the set is gonna go yet. Probably is gonna go up, frankly, at least before like actual set, like the set drops, and like before Mega Brave and Symphonia and Japanese drops, which I do also want to talk about. So yeah, Pokemon Center didn't release their official release for this stuff. I believe it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I'm not sure. But yesterday or a few days ago, something like that. I think Best Buy, I want to say, also released their pre-orders for a bunch of this stuff. So hopefully some people got lucky and was able to get the stuff. I believe the queue was up for like 2 hours or so, maybe a little bit under 2 hours, to be able to actually get all of the product. Because I was seeing people check out with Elite Trainer boxes, mega booster boxes here. I mean, hey, you know, pretty good on the luck there. Like getting multiple of the items, no less. Like very good stuff for sure. Personally, I was busy at work. I was doing a lot of stuff. Q was at like 1 million when I tried getting into it. I was like, yeah, no, it wasn't gonna happen. So didn't happen. Whatever. Not that big of a deal, I suppose. I'll try and see what I can get otherwise. And if I can't get any of this product, I'll just try and get both of the products more in Japanese or Korean. Whatever. No big deal. But I do want to talk about Japanese. Some shops, at least this shop here, which I've been buying from for a little bit, very little bit, but I have been, actually dropped their own pre-orders for Mega Symphonia and Mega Brave, which are the Japanese and Mega Evolution sets. $85 a booster box on pre-order. Obviously, like $80 booster boxes is not great, considering, you know, most booster boxes probably go for about $40 to $50, you know, back when market was good. But interesting to consider is that this is before the release of Secret Rares and Secret Illustration Rares. I would expect these pre-orders to be more expensive if we had already gotten the official release of those. But the fact that we haven't, my big theory is that once the set actually releases, and this isn't even necessarily a theory, you can go back and look at all sets. I mean, let me open up the TCG Player tab real quick. Yeah, right here. If we're going to go and look at literally any Pokemon set, even English, but we'll go ahead and look at Japanese because that's what we're dealing with. Glorious Team Rocket, we'll open up Heatwave Arena and Battle Partners. Battle Partners might not be the greatest example, but we're going to look at it anyway. Let's look at sealed product, not even like booster packs or anything. Booster boxes. Booster box, let's go back to six months. Probably, yeah, probably not gonna, okay, well, actually still going to show us $112 about. This is like pretty much on release, but for the most part, this was like pre-orders, on release, whatever. Bum, 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 bum. In June, okay, the set went on pre-order in January. In June, half a year later, it is half the price. $60 pretty much for one of these booster boxes in Japanese. Pretty damn good. I mean, I would buy this. If you're a big fan of this set, I would buy this for this price. It's not bad at all. We want to go ahead and take a look at Heatwave Arena. Another big set, another big expensive set. This is a set I really noticed the drop off for. We go and see it released in March, 120 bucks. It is now going for 74, 72, 74. You know, maybe a little bit more, but whatever, right? Like, you can get this set significantly cheaper. Even Glory of Team Rocket, the most hyped set pretty much of the current year. This set, this booster box was going for over $200 pretty much. For pre-orders, it was over $200. Like on release, it did of course get a little bit cheaper, but like pretty much $190. It is now down to $90. $100 difference, right? So, you know, the fact that these sets are going to be going for the set this is on pre-order going for $80 or something like that, $84. I do again expect it to go up because of the release of whenever they actually reveal all the like illustration rares and stuff like that for the set. I do expect it to go up probably $100-ish, give or take. But then once the set actually drops, I expect that to gradually decrease. I would expect big time probably by the end of this year for this set to probably be like sub 70, sub 60, like sub $70. I'm not going to say sub $60 because no set so far, no new major set has hit that price point, which would be great if it did, but again, hasn't really yet. Battle Partners is the closest. But I would expect the set to go below $70, right? I would expect just about that much. So don't worry too much about like trying to like grab this set for these $90 price tags or whatever. I grabbed these just because it's the set I've been looking forward to, been wanting the most. I might grab another booster box if the shop lets me, just because I want this stuff and I couldn't get the Pokemon Center pre-orders in. So, you know, more Japanese, I'll take it. And this shop has also done here, if you go to the VIP section, they've also released the sets for a little bit cheaper, and VIPs are like $10 a month. So anyone who's interested in buying this from the shop, you know, you can pay $10. They'll give you a free booster pack of the latest non-special set for your first order of the month, and you also will be getting special prices on all of this TCG product. This is not an official sponsorship. I'm not affiliated with them. I could try, but I'm not. But this is a shop I've been buying from. They seem to be super trustworthy, super nice, super helpful, and be good to give them some business. All right, so if y'all want some cheap mega stuff, you know, $85 if you don't want to buy the memberships, or $82 if you do want to buy the memberships. And again, you get some little fun free rewards from that, right? Anyway, yeah, so mega stuff, it's here. It's awesome. Obviously, Mega Evolution sets are very, very nice. Pokemon Center pre-order, if we want to talk about like the time the pre-orders went down, I would say it would have gone faster if it was like on a weekend or something, because, you know, everyone's not at work or whatever. But I wouldn't imagine it would have been a massive difference, honestly. But the fact it took about 2 hours for like product to actually go out of stock, pretty decent. I believe the same thing happened for Destined Rivals Elite Trainer boxes. It took like an hour and some change for it to actually go out fully. So Pokemon is getting a bit better at actually like releasing this product and stuff and getting it out there, at least on Pokemon Center. I don't know really much about Target or Walmart. I'm not sure if it's better, if people notice it being better. I've still never been able to get product from it, so people can leave your like history and what your experience is down in the comments or anything like that if you want to. But I mean, it seems to be getting a little bit better. I mean, say what you want, obviously people are still going to try and scalp this stuff and Mega Evolution stuff. By the way, again, don't buy from scalpers. I don't know what you can really realistically expect the booster box and Elite Trainer box prices to go down to on release. I would not expect it to hit MSRP, probably not, but I would expect it to keep dropping lower and lower. I would say at best for now, at the moment, this is Battle Partners. I want to go Journey Together. We might see something similar to Journey Together's current situation, where its booster boxes are about $200. Yeah, the enhanced booster box is the regular version, pretty much. About $200 for a booster box. That's $40 over MSRP, which isn't great, but it is a lot better than what you would expect. Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box is about $120. I don't know if I would expect these to drop too much, but I mean, Elite Trainer boxes themselves for this set are about MSRP. MSRP for like a regular Elite Trainer box is about $55 in the States. So about 20 bucks over. That's pretty big difference, but still, I mean, again, it definitely could be far worse, for sure. It could be far worse. So I don't know. I'm not really too sure what we should be expecting from this. It's going to depend on the hype, and it's going to depend upon like how people are really wanting like the illustration rares and stuff like that. Probably pull rates as well. Journey Together had very good pull rates, all things considered. So that may have affected, you know, its overall pricing a little bit. So let's hope the set's got good. Let's hope it's got good artworks and stuff like that for all the cards, because we obviously want it to be good, but we also want it to maybe have good pull rates, or, you know, a lot of printing and stuff like that, so we can actually get the product. So I'm going to say things are looking up a little bit, again, a little bit foggy. We're not completely sure, obviously, but 2-hour queue, give or take, for all the product pretty much here on this page. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad. It could definitely be far worse. There have been way worse drops. Way worse drops. Destin Rivals Elite booster box went out so quick compared to its Elite Trainer boxes. But yeah, and I mean, again, Japanese, you know, starting out at pretty much $85 is what this shop was selling it for. I believe they said that they were able to buy it for $77. So, you know, whatever a little difference in cut the shop obviously makes from selling the product, right? But for like us as customers, $85 pretty much. Mega sets, sure, we'll go look at that. $85 is not bad. And again, I'm kind of expecting like pre-orders for this to go up, and like maybe on release for it to be more than this, just because we'll have like the official secret rares and official reveals and all that stuff. So people are gonna, this set's gonna be probably more in demand, I would imagine. But then after the release of the set, probably the month or two after the set, you're going to see some fall-offs. At least if Pokemon keeps up what they're doing. Again, like Heatwave Arena's seen a fall-off. Like, we want to compare March to, like, May. Go to May. $70, $80, $78, you know, that's a pretty big difference. Glory of Team Rocket, we see it released in April. We go to June, pretty much. You know, it's dropped down to $100, pretty much almost half of what it was. You know, you're going to potentially see a big fall-off of, like, I would not say half, because that would be basically not MSRP booster boxes, but like for us, it would be about what we're used to, $40, $50. I'm not expecting what we're used to, but I could say maybe hovering around that $60, $65 range, you could potentially see these booster boxes drop all the way down to in just a few months after the set's actual official release. So like that October, November time range, maybe late November, you know, we could see some drop-offs in this set's actual price, and I am all for that. Me personally, yes, thank you. Let's hope. Obviously not going to put anyone's hopes up in case, you know, that stuff doesn't happen, but I'm just a theory, just given the trends of all these previous sets, even the hype sets like Heatwave Arena and Glory of Team Rocket, Destin Rivals by association, you know, that stuff's gone down, right? Or it's going, okay, well, I don't want to make this video longer than it needs to, but I do want to, like, actually not spread blatant misinformation. I do not think that the booster boxes and stuff for like Destin Rivals has actually hit too much of a difference, but okay, well, $300 down to $250, so okay, like this, it's dropped, but it's still not like great. But you know, JP is doing a lot better, Japanese, whole lot better. So you know, if you don't care about language, Japanese is the way to go. Korean is always going to be the way to go. Those sets are very cheap even now. Heavy recommend. Anyway, whatever. I'll see you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Good luck on your pulls and stuff like that. Hope you all got your Pokemon Center product. Hope you all can get the actual Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia product as well, if that's what you are interested in. I'll see you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.